My stepmother, Vonda, is an Italian immigrant. She's gone to schools, universities. She's gotten articles published in like 13 different whatever medical journals. Um, she worked for a vaccine company in Boston, and when my son was stolen from me, she told me I had no reason to be depressed. And I tried to tell her that I think this was even after my thyroid was taken out, and how the thyroid affects depression and everything. And she told me no, no. And she told me to just leave my son and whatever. And but one day she actually helped me. She had gotten a bonus at work, and then she said, "Well, we'll help you." And I was like, "Well, I need money for food and stuff. I'm struggling." And so she wrote me a check for $5,000, and I got home, and then my dad started texting me, harassing me that I should have asked him, even though he's stolen so much money for her to buy heroin, and was doing heroin with my child molester. And so I was worried that he was going to convince me to give it back, so I used it all right away to pay off credit card debt when I should have fed my kids. And they won't talk to me anymore, but I don't need them to talk to me because obviously they're not good people. Um, I asked them to watch my daughter so I could get treated in the hospital for my depression, and he told me, yeah, bring her over. Then when I showed up at his doorstep after driving an hour to take her there, he told me I looked like shit and I was ruining his life and I should go back to Ohio. He was real nice to me on the phone before I brought her there, but like demeanor changed. Like probably because she was yelling at him. Because one time I was living there. It didn't last long because I didn't realize that they were alcoholics. They convinced me to move here. They were trying to. They were like, "Why would you buy a house in Yellow Springs? You should come here, and you have family here, and we'll help you." And then, oh, no, they didn't help me. It was pretty awful. And one night, my kids and PJ left the house, which was a rare occurrence, and they thought I was gone with them, but I was downstairs in the basement, and my dad would be in the bathroom all day long. Every day I'd wake up, I'd unload the dishwasher, do the dishes that weren't mine, and I had already vacuumed the floor once from my children making a mess, and they had gotten Chipotle, and I didn't realize that they had made another mess on the floor, and she was screaming at him about how much stress I was having on on them when they had invited us to begin with, and they blamed me for my husband fucking going psychopath on me. He learned that from my aunt that tried to unalive herself, by the way. Um, he saw how bad she hurt me, and then he used that as a catalyst for how to abuse me even more. And they ended up kicking them out of the house, and then they treated me and my son so badly that I mean, they gave me 2 weeks to leave, but I was like, I'd rather live in my car than witness you screaming at my son and myself. So I left, and was homeless for about a year after that. And yeah. Mm-hmm.